What is up, everyone? My name is Alivia Brown and I am currently a third-year undergraduate student at UCLA studying anthropology. And finding an internship is not just hard for you, it's hard for me too. So in this video, I'm just going to take you through exactly what I've done to look for internships, apply to internships. And then in a video I have coming soon, I'm actually going to give you some tips on how you might want to go about this process. For anyone who's not familiar with me, I make videos pretty exclusively about anthropology. So if you are thinking about studying anthropology or you currently study anthropology, I've got a lot of content up on my channel and feel free to check any of that out. And without further ado, let's just jump right into the internship hunting. Okay, so I have had a few different positions before in labs and in museums related to anthropology, so I like to think that even though I'm only a junior in college, I have some experience and wisdom that I am capable and willing to share with all of you. And if you know anything about me, my first tip is always going to be check out the museums near you. It does not have to be an anthropology museum. It can be a history museum. It can be a science museum. There's a ton of different education programs. They probably touch on something that you're interested in. Even if it's an art museum, maybe there was some artist whose painting says a lot about a certain time period, and this time period has a lot to do with the people you're interested in. I don't know. There's always, everything in anthropology is so inexplicably connected, and it's such a broad topic that museums, well, at first they may not seem like a big deal, they're actually a really great place to start. I myself have actually worked at the Museum of Us in San Diego, which happens to be an anthropology museum. I was an ambassador there, which is just a volunteer position, but it was such an amazing experience, and you just have to reach out, look into these museums, look at their programs, see what's near you. A lot of things are remote now, so if you wanted to volunteer somewhere in New York or in Canada, you could probably find something. So for me this week, I actually reached out to the San Diego Museum of Us again and actually checked with them to see if they had any positions open. And because museums are so nice and full of really nice people, they email you back, and it's so great to get a response because the amount of places that you apply to and don't hear back from, kind of a lot. So yeah, museums, that's huge. Okay, so the next thing that I did is not going to apply to all of you because a lot of my viewers are either out of college or before college, but to those of you who are in college or looking to go to college, if you've declared your major already, so that basically means that you have your major, you're not undeclared, you're not really floating anymore, you know what you want to do generally. You've declared your major. Once you do that, you become a member of that department. So at my school, at UCLA, I'm a member of the UCLA Anthropology department. So any great internship opportunities that UCLA hears about that maybe students in the anthropology department could be interested in, you will get an email from your school basically saying, hey, there's this internship happening in my case, it's Los Angeles, and you should apply to it. So what did I do? I pretty much applied to every single program that UCLA emailed me about. I am focused in the biological anthropology realm, but that does not change the fact that I'm interested in other areas of anthropology, and I'm all about keeping an open mind. So I pretty much applied, like I said, to everything that I could. And I actually throughout this week did get some clips, or not this week, throughout several weeks, I did get some clips of me applying, I think, to some of these programs. So if I do have those, I'll include them, but I just want to say that you're not going to meet the requirements for every internship available. And sometimes that can be really frustrating, and I have clips of that. It's me being like, oh my gosh, I just heard about this amazing program, and then I like find out later that I don't actually fit the requirements. And you have to know that you're not perfect for everything, and you gotta apply to the right thing for you. So enjoy those clips right now. I literally just ran upstairs to grab my camera because, wait, let me grab my computer. I put y'all in the kitchen because the lighting is way better and my roommates are doing homework in the other rooms. So, exciting thing about internships and college, sometimes your college will connect you with internships and you don't even have to do the work. So today, right on time as I'm doing this video, right on time, I got not one but 2 emails from my school saying that there's 2 paid internship opportunities available through like this program. One of them is like a curatorial internship, and then another one is like with their education group center people, not sure. So I think I'm gonna look into them more and apply and yeah, see what happens. And they're paid. Internships are never paid. Anyway, that's the update, so all for now. I'm filming this probably like 5 minutes later. I actually just read through those internship applications, and they're actually aimed at different underrepresented communities, which I think is amazing. It's obviously not targeted at me. It's not, I shouldn't apply. That just doesn't seem right. So I am gonna have to keep looking, but I think it's great that UCLA and all these other college institutions makes these opportunities available to everyone. So that is the update, back to square one, but that's okay. And now that you've seen those, I hope you enjoyed my struggle. But there were other opportunities in addition to those that I applied to through UCLA. Then my next thing that I did is doing the thing that I absolutely hate, and that is going to those horrible job sites with hundreds and hundreds of listings, or no listings at all, depending on the time of year, you know, you love that. And literally just applying to everything that you can. And this is like Chegg, okay, this is Indeed, like all these places that I hate it, you hate it, we all hate it, but you gotta do it. And I have my laptop, I keep looking down if that's like annoying, I apologize, but I have my laptop here, and when I looked up anthropology like job opportunities or internship opportunities on Chegg, for example, one time when I checked there was 58 listings, and another time when I checked there were 634 listings. I don't know why that is. And I'm gonna include the links to these sites down below with my search. So when you click on it, it should come up automatically with all the different anthropology opportunities if you're interested. Then the next thing that I did that also certainly isn't gonna apply to everyone is apply for research grants. Now I'm in this research program where I get my research funded by a donor at my school, and it's great, but everything I want to do, there's more that I would love to do that the funding doesn't necessarily give me. So I've been applying to a lot of different research grants, and I did document doing some of this. So before I even talk about it, I'll just include a clip. I'm setting you up on my water bottle, and we're chilling in my bed because that's the vibes today. So I've been applying to a few different research stipends, all of them actually through my school. And the reason that I'm talking about this on the internet is because it's not just my school that has these opportunities. Most colleges have different research programs available to the students and different research funding opportunities that you can apply to. You just have to know how to look. You don't necessarily have to look up just like research funding and then enter college name. A lot of college honors programs offer these kinds of opportunities. A lot of different departmental programs offer these opportunities, and so I am doing some of the different departmental applications. And I mean, I don't know if I'll get them. Not very many students get these stipends, which is the problem. I guess if I find out before this video goes up, I'll tell everyone if I got anything. But yeah, that's just been my experience with research stipends. More on internships later, and maybe even an update on if I got the stipends or not. Okay, bye. I hope you guys enjoyed my research grant process, but for anyone who is interested in research, I would almost say that it's harder to find research grants for like undergrads, and grads it's probably a little bit easier. If you're a graduate student, let me know. But it's pretty tough to find them. All the success that I had, again, was through my school. So you would likely have success through your institution, but every college is different, and it's just tough. Like, there's nothing that I can say for that. Like, it was just hard to find things. So, and I'm still doing that, but yeah. Look at your college institution. That's all I can really offer in that regard. So those were actually all of the things that I have done, and it is currently May, but I've been like applying to different things since I want to say like March, maybe even before. I've been taking the clips that you guys saw for like a while, and I didn't even include all of them because some of them were just really boring. You really have to get a jump start on a lot of these things, and just, you're probably wondering, did I get these internships? Am I listening to a credible source? And I want to be transparent. So I actually realized that my research program that I'm in, I'm collecting data over the summer. And I knew this the whole time, but I didn't really expect it to be a huge deal. So when I was applying to all these internships and stuff, I was like, oh, I'll totally have time to do both. But the deeper I've gotten into this research project, the more I'm realizing that it's going to be demanding a lot of my time. And so I'm not looking as hard, and I'm more focused on the research grants. So I have not gotten anything so far, but a lot of that was because I made a decision to stop applying to things and really commit to my research project. But all this is to say, we are in a pandemic right now, and normally, oh my gosh, it would be so embarrassing not to get an internship, or it's so bad that I didn't get a job. And I do think that is the stigma often at colleges, but I think I've kind of decided to take the mental health approach and say that it's okay not to get something and that it's normal if you haven't gotten something. I've gotten things in summers before this, and yeah, you just have to acknowledge the times that we're in and know that it's gonna get better. And yeah, so like I said, this video was telling you what I've done, but next video I'm gonna have tips, and the tips video is gonna be based on things that I actually did get. So maybe my tips won't come from this year that I've applied to things, but it'll come from years past that I have applied to jobs and like gotten them. So yeah, I hope that answers everyone's questions. If you have any requests for me or things you want to know about anthropology, please leave them in the comment section down below. I am obviously obsessed with anthropology, and I just have such a big passion for it and education and learning. And yeah, okay, I think that's all that I wanted to say. Yeah, okay, I think that's it. All right, I hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday, and I will see everyone next week. You know what to do. Okay, bye.